Jai Baba, Chapter 89. Pillai lay stretched on the floor of Masjid-I, while throngs of devotees gathered around to seek Baba's blessings. The mosque was very small and the flock of devotees great. There was hardly any place to move about. Everybody went about serving Baba in the way which they thought was appropriate. Somebody did Baba's puja, somebody washed his feet and drank the holy water. Somebody applied sandalwood on Baba's feet. Offerings were placed and Baba would give them his blessings and udhi. Questions were asked and answers were given. There was a sense of festivity in the air whenever Baba gave darshan. Abdul tried to go about his work as silently and efficiently as possible. The mosque was packed and with boughs stretched out horizontal. It made navigation through the mosque more difficult for Abdul, who was taking care of the earthen lamps. He was aware that Pillai was lying down on the floor, but who knows how, by mistake, Abdul stepped on the injured leg of Bhau and the good doctor nearly had an out-of-body experience. He howled with pain and began to thrash about in anguish. Only once Bhau screamed piteously and then writhed about in great pain and discomfort. He looked at Baba and folded his hands for mercy. The wound ruptured and pus began to ooze out of the swelling. With tears flowing down Bhau's cheeks, he began to sing aloud, "O Allah, O Kareem, have mercy on me. Your name is Rahman and Rahim, compassionate and merciful. You are the king of the worlds. Your greatness is prevalent through the cosmos and beyond. All will eventually become extinct, but your glory shall remain for eternity. You and only you are the refuge of your children." Then the pain began to come about in spurts. For a few seconds there would be relief and suddenly the pain would arise from the oozing abscess. Bhau felt as though he would faint in agony. "I'm so happy that you sang that beautiful song, Bhau." "Baba, when will that crow come?" inquired Pillai. "Now the crow shall not come again. The crow has already come and done his work. He came in the form of Abdul and stamped on your feet and leg and burst the swelling to let all the poison come out. The crow has done his work and you shall be relieved of this illness. Go to the Vada and lie down. In a short while you will get respite." A few men lifted Bhau and took him to the Vada. By the time Bhau put his head down to rest, the pain had begun to subside considerably. Bhau began to cry, realizing that whatever Baba spoke always had great significance. Baba never spoke words that were not pregnant with his wisdom, foresight, and his ability to prevent even the workings of karma. Baba made Bhau apply the sacred ash on the wound and also mix udhi in water and drink it. In a span of 10 days, 7 thread-like worms came out of the wound. Pillai was completely cured by the end of the 10th day. He had wanted his life to end and was willing to spread his karma through 10 lifetimes. In 10 days, Baba had completely released Pillai, not only from his pain and discomfort, but also from the karmic clutches that had engaged him. Pillai reached Masjid-I and with a loud cry prostrated at the feet of Baba. Tears gushed down his cheeks. He could not speak a word as his throat was choked with gratitude and love for his Lord and Master. Baba lit a bidi, took a puff and handed the bidi to Bhau. Life had returned back to normal in the beautiful mosque with our Sai seated, going about his day with his calm smile. Before I conclude this chapter, let us dwell on another short story about the power of the magical udhi. One day, an Iranian Zoroastrian gentleman spoke to a Baba follower with great agitation about the health of his daughter. In great agony, he described his daughter's physical condition. His daughter suffered from epilepsy. Every hour, the child would get a convulsion. It would start with the girl losing her speech and the epileptic fit would take place and the poor girl would fall writhing on the ground. He had gone to various doctors and administered innumerable medicines, but to no avail. He was at his wit's end. The friend spoke to the Irani gentleman about Baba Sai. He told the grieving father to go to Villepale and meet Dikshit, who always kept Baba's Udi with him. Dikshit will happily give you the sacred ash. Every day mix the Udi in water and remembering Sai, make your daughter drink this holy water. I know that you are a Parsi, but trust Baba. Remember him with love and faith and your child will be cured. Dikshit happily gave the Udi to the Irani gentleman, who immediately made his daughter drink the sacred water. In a short while, the daughter, who used to get a convulsion virtually every hour, got cured. Initially, the convulsions began to appear every 7 hours and then completely stopped. She was entirely free from the fits in a few days' time. Remember the sacred ash, this holy Udi, has come forth directly from Baba. The eternal fire has been burning for over 150 years. Baba has tended to this holy fire, prayed over it and nurtured it. This holy fire, this Dunimai, has our Baba's essence. Have complete faith in the Udi. Remember that Baba blesses us through this Udi. Peace be to all. Baba is present with us through the Udi. Never ever doubt this ever. Jai Sai.